What's going on, guys? Back with another presentation. Um, I want to talk about something that was just on my mind. It's going to be a good topic that I'm about to talk about. Um, you know how people try to say that there's someone for everyone? I don't believe that there's someone for everyone. I believe that some people are just losers. I used to want to believe that there is someone for everyone, but I don't believe there's someone for everyone because it's a big world. And even if there is someone for you, what's to say you're going to meet that person? You may not ever come in contact with that person. So when people say that there's somebody for everybody, that's a lie from the pit of hell. There's not somebody for everyone. And I can't stand people who want to tell certain dudes that they're negative and they need to change their mindset and da 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 da. How you gonna tell somebody to change their mindset when their life been nothing but hell? How you gonna tell someone to change their mindset when they're in a bad position and things have not worked out for them? Give me a break. See, people who want to tell folks what they need to do, how they need to go about things, those are the same people who have never had certain challenges in their life. So since they've never had certain challenges in their life, they don't understand. So how you gonna give advice to somebody when you've never been in their situation and you don't understand what they're going through? There's not someone for everybody. I don't believe that. I used to want to believe there's someone for everybody. There's not. There are some guys who are just straight up losers. Women don't like them. Women have never been attracted to them. And that's just the way that it is. And you got to think to yourself, if you a man who's never been desired, you never been one of them dudes that women are checking for, what make you think that you're going to meet a woman that's going to want to be with you? I'm all for tricking off on women. I understand why some men trick off because that's the only way that some men can get a woman. Some men are not attractive to women. Women have never desired them. And unfortunately, women will never desire them. And how can you honestly say that there is someone for dudes who've never been wanted? I just don't believe that. I think people like saying that because that sounds good. You know, that sounds edifying to the ears. There is not someone for everyone. There are some people in this world who are natural born losers. You know, I had to come to the realization that I was born to lose. You know, everybody wasn't born to be great and everybody wasn't born to be a winner. Some people were born to be a failure. And like I stated before, being a failure is nothing to be ashamed of. You know, it is what it is. That's just the way the cookie gonna crumble for some people. And if you a failure, a outcast, reject, whatever you want to call it, don't let no one gaslight you into believing that it's your fault. Because we live in a society that believes in putting the blame on the individual. You know, men who've never been desired by women, people love to tell you that it's your mindset. They want to tell you that you don't have game. And we live in a world that believes in blaming the individual. You know, but the truth of the matter at hand is that everybody can't be a winner. You know, and greatness doesn't exist in everybody. You know, I'm a firm believer that some people were meant to be losers. Some people were meant to fail. Some people were meant to endure nothing but hell. I'm a firm believer of that. You know, some people believe that thoughts create reality. But you know what? A lot of people are too stupid to realize that your thoughts and beliefs are a cultivation of your experiences in life. See, a person's beliefs, a person's thoughts, what do those beliefs and thoughts come from? Life experiences. See, people are too stupid to realize that. Let's show you how dumb people are. Beliefs and a certain way of thinking comes from certain experiences that have taken place in a person's life. So you got to figure, if you have enough negative experiences in your life, that's going to shape the mindset that you have. That's going to shape the outlook that you have on things. This ought to be common freaking sense. But I guess common sense is just not too common. And when people like to say things that sound good, oh, there's someone for everyone. That idea sounds good, but that's not the reality of things. There is not someone for everyone. Every man does not have the ability to attract a woman. They just can't. Some men are just ugly to women. And that's just the honest to God truth. But see, dating coaches, they want to convince dudes who've never been desired by women that they can get a woman. Like, no. Every dude is not sexy to women. Every dude is just not that dude. Women don't even desire certain men. So the idea that there's someone for everyone, that's a freaking lie. There's not someone for everyone. And I had to realize that. And everybody in this world is not special. Some people just not worth nothing. Now, some people will say, well, that's pessimistic thinking. That's negative thinking. No, that's not negative thinking. That's realistic thinking. See, pessimistic people are realistic people. Optimistic people are unrealistic people. If I was going to be friends with someone, I'd rather be around someone who's pessimistic, because I feel a person who's a pessimist is more realistic. See, what I had to understand in life is that there are some people who want to ignore the reality of things. And the reason why they want to ignore the reality of things, because they want to keep their little parade of toxic positivity. They want to continue to live in their bubble, and they don't want to face the harsh realities of life. But what I had to understand is that there is not someone for everyone. We would like to believe that there's someone for everyone, but there's not. Some people in this world are just not good enough to get a companion. And that's what I had to understand. There are some men who just not worth nothing. Some people are losers, and I had to truly understand that every man was not cut out to get women. There are some dudes, they were cut out to get pussy. Every man wasn't cut out to get any pussy. I'm a firm believer that there are certain dudes, they were created to not get no women. They were created to just be an outcast or a reject. And this is why I don't believe in the philosophy or idea that there's someone for everyone. I used to want to believe that, but there's not someone for everyone. There really isn't. And that's just the harsh, brutal truth, And a lot of people like to continue to believe lies, because believing a lie, it prevents you from facing the truth. See, once you stop believing the lie, then you have to face the real brutal truth. And that's something that a lot of people don't want to face. So they rather stay in the safe zone and continue to believe a lie, because they don't want to face the harsh realities of life. And I'm glad that I see now that there isn't someone for everyone. Some people are just losers, and that's just the way it is. Some people are not worth nothing. You know, it sounds brutal, it sounds harsh, but it's the honest truth. It is the honest truth. Some people are just not worth nothing. And that's what I had to come to terms and realize. But that's been this discussion. Let me know what you think about, is there someone for everyone? Because I don't believe there's someone for everyone. I used to want to believe that, but there are some men out there who never found love. They never found a companion. But that's going to conclude this discussion. You guys have a good night.